like a race car flight, but it ain't a car. It's a super fast tortoise going the speed of light, breaking all the
even in space, a group of tortoises is called a creep. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Morning Coffee Show.
Oh, everybody! Good morning! Whoop, 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 whoop,
Whoop, whoop, party people!
Party
Good morning.
people. It's time to party like your birthday. It's time to party like it's a
Like
birthday.
it's somebody's birthday. Let's
Yeah.
party like it's somebody's birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, today is someone's birthday. Yeah.
It is.
I don't know who, but it might sound like this. Lone Wolf.
Happy birthday, Lone Wolf.
Happy
Birthday, Lone Wolf.
Birthday, Lone Wolf.
I appreciate it. First off, I don't sound like a wolf. I'm pretty sure I sound like a human, but I appreciate it.
Well, no one has seen you win. You know, when you win, you usually howl like a wolf, and you turn into a werewolf that plays Magic: The Gathering.
I heard him howl like that plenty of time.
Mm. That's because he was an arm lock.
Yep.
That's funny. Good morning, everybody, for sure. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise in the Show Morning Coffee. Hope you have a wonderful day. We got some fun people here today. For example, we have the Rhinoblitz. All right, we got Rhinoblitz. He's streaming on his end at the moment on his channel. If you're there, say hello, hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah. Then we got MTG HILLBILLY. The handsome, the illustrious hillbilly. Yeah, that's right. He's here for the looks. He's the one that draws all the viewers' attention.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Man, don't forget, my friends. If I can find it, we got mugenfool.
That always gets me.
That's funny. That little boop boop boop, man.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was recording and you hopped in on StreamYard that one day and it just made the sound, so I doubled down on the sound and made it repeat. It was funny. It was funny. But don't forget, we also have time to rock. We got the TheoneRAYman.
I am indeed here. They are currently setting up new tables and chairs at the lounge. So get ready for this weekend. So I am once again at home. Hopefully I'll be back there on Monday.
Monday. That's right. And yeah, as we know, Lone Wolf is here. We put a Lone Wolf's clip, but we're happy because it's his birthday. He's going to party like it's a birthday. That's right. He's going to party. He's probably going to make some waffles and pancakes and bacon and eggs for dinner.
Eat myself into a sleep coma. That sounds like a good idea.
That's right. Right. And pancakes are fairly cheap. Sometimes eggs are, depending where you find them. It's a good meal. Yeah. Don't forget the syrup. Nice, delicious, sticky syrup on your pancakes. Get a little bit of butter, add some brown sugar, and that thing becomes a dessert plate for lunch.
Personally, I prefer peanut butter and syrup.
Hey, whatever fits your style. Peanut butter's not bad on a pancake either.
Yeah, get you some of that molasses. On that,
Molasses. Do you remember in the 90s they paid the scientists $1 million to clock which is faster, molasses or ketchup?
Wow.
And in that same era, they spent over $1 million to make a treadmill for a shrimp to walk on.
What?
I don't know if it's still a video on YouTube, but it used to be a video on YouTube. It was huge. They show a shrimp walking on a treadmill underwater. They spent over $1 million for that.
Wow. That's insane.
Tell me a shrimp fried dish rice.
That's right.
I love that.
But seriously, no, that's some real stuff. Like
Wow.
the government will definitely spend money on some random things.
That they would.
So, my sleep deprived friends, how are you feeling today?
Sleep deprived.
Exactly.
But we're here.
Like I haven't been like I haven't been like staying up like like on days on end or anything, but like my schedule's been flip-flopped, like I'm used to being up early in the morning, go to bed by like anywhere between 9 and 11. My schedule's been completely flipped since I'm a nighttime streamer.
Right.
Because I got a dog that gets me up early. So I'm like, well, I gotta flip and figure this out. So basically I stream from 4 p.m. to 3 a.m. My window.
I went to bed about I want to say maybe about 6 o'clock this morning. Then got up around 9 and did my stream. So I ain't had much sleep at all.
And we're all just like burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah, like today I had to wake up a little extra early so I could do a virtual appointment before the show. Then I had to rush to get all the thumbnails and stuff made. Hattie, hello Hattie. He says, I'm not sure if I told you this, but my all-time favorite D&D character was a turtle named Torticulus. Oh, okay. But went by Tort for short. Nice. I have a tortoise character named Tortoise. Yeah, a turtle character. It's a wizard. It's a wizard, Harry, but it's a great wizard.
Funny you should say his tortoise name went by Tort for short. That's the name of a tortoise in my Stardew Valley modded fan game, but Stardew modded game.
Yeah, the mod for Stardew Valley. That's pretty cool. But nothing wrong with tortoises popping up everywhere. Tortoises. I want a turtle. Well, I got a turtle figure. I do. I really do for my D&D character.
And what do they call a big group of tortoise?
A creep.
So that's what a creep is, folks.
Yeah. I'm a creep. I'm a tortoise. TCGdudes, it's time to speculate, which we will. Mrs. Fiddlesticks, good morning, everyone. Hello, Mrs. Hillbilly. Nice to see you. You rock, you rule.
Morning, Mrs. Hillbilly.
Yeah. But with that, my friends, it is time to push the show a little bit forward into
Card of the Day.
Card of the Day was showed to us by TheoneRAYman. That's right. It got Emergent Woodworm. 6/7 mana with backup 3. When backup is when this creature enters the battlefield, put 3+1 counters on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end turn. Right? Then this creature is a 4/4 that has whenever this creature attacks, look at the top X cards of your library where X is its power. You may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's a pretty spicy meatball.
I'd never seen this card before, and I was looking for just big, stompy creatures. And this one didn't exactly fit the bill in the fact that it was only a 4/4, but a buddy of mine was like, no. Check it out. Like, give it a good look. So I did. I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, okay. So this thing, you can put on some really interesting stuff. I've put it on a Galta. I've put it on a Kozilek. I've put it on so many things. And then this is just a really interesting card. It's a fun card. Being able to flip your top of your library and just go, oh, hey, here's this really expensive card that I don't really have enough mana for, but it's going to come in. It's really cool. I like this. I like this guy a lot. I thought I'd share for people who like big stompy green things because he can come in as a 7/7, right? Like if you put because the backup 3 can go on him because it is an ETB effect, so he can target himself with it.
Right.
But I tend to wait until I have something that's already like a 7 or 8 on board that was on from the turn previous, and then play this. So when they swing, it's like 10 or 11, and then I can anything I hit I can play because there's nothing in my deck that costs more than that.
Sounds good. Sounds awesome. Sounds like a strong creature. You should try running in your decks really quick. TCGdudes says someone just bought a Bedrock Tortoise from my store this morning. Nice. Flock AI. Woo woo on Rhino's end. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, we got Legion of Potatoes. That card is going into my Omnath Locust and Mana deck immediately. That's right. So I'm swinging 1,000 Omnaths and finding my Thunderfoot Billock. That's awesome. Awesome. But anyways, all right, my friends. Now it's time to push for the picture of the day. Picture of the day is, what's your ban list hot take? Ooh, that's a question of the day. But
Hot
picture.
Is it a hot take or just like an actual hot take? Because a hot take would be they're unbanning Hullbreacher Horror.
Right.
Like that's an actual hot take.
Well, this is not exactly the question today, but we're going to be talking about our hot takes and our thoughts. I've been watching people on doing their shorts about what cards they want unbanned, think they can be unbanned. Like someone was saying Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. And I'm like, hell yeah, unban that card.
They're not gonna unban the 15 one. I just don't think.
We don't know yet. We don't know. For all we know, the ban list could disappear.
That would be realistically, it would not change that much stuff.
Right.
Because all the degenerate stuff that people would do with the banned cards are not going to happen. It's like only going to happen at like bracket 4 and 5 anyways. Mm-hmm. So for most people, the ban, like just eradicating the ban list would change very, very, very little.
Maybe. But now it's time to get to that part of the day. Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day. The question of the day is brought to you by yours truly, and I had an interesting question to ask you because not only is it Lone Wolf's birthday, today's the opening ceremonies on Sunday.
Hello, everybody. It's Super Fast Tortoise with the question of the day. Yes, the question of the day is Super Bowl is this Sunday. Is there a Super Bowl commercial you're hoping to see? You're hoping to see good commercials? Are you hoping to see a good game? Do you have plans? Are you going to party it out on Super Bowl Sunday? Let's go. Let me know in the comments below.
Okay, I got one. I always like to, even though I don't drink beer because of medication, I always like watching them Budweiser commercials.
Right. Budweiser.
Sure. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
That's right.
I was hoping we were going to get to see a Doomsday commercial, but Marvel came out and said they weren't doing one, so...
But instead, we got a fake Jurassic Park commercial that was kick-ass.
Yeah.
For Xfinity.
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys excited for Super Bowl?
Yeah, of course.
I am. I think the game will be good.
I don't care.
You don't care, Hillbilly. I bet the women in your house care. They probably care more than you.
Probably a little bit more. They're more or less those Ohio State fans more than anything.
I mean, we got the Eagles and the Patriots going to the Super Bowl?
Seahawks
and the Patriots. Yeah.
Grandma only watches the Super Bowl for the commercials, though.
Right, that's what I do. I watch for the commercials and hope they're good. But the last couple of years, we've been getting subpar commercials. with subpar halftime shows, except the one with Eminem was a really good one.
Have any of you ever heard of the band Bumpin' Uglies?
I heard of it because you told me about it the other day.
No.
What about Tropodelic?
Nope.
Well, these are some popular bands that are like a certain scene of rock. They're pretty famous. I don't know if you heard of Jody Harcum and the Jody Harcum.
Really. Like I told you, my knowledge of newer bands is.
I actually know a lot about music, and I've never heard of any of these people.
Oh, well, Jody Harcum, I saw him at a live performance at one of my friend's birthday parties, so I networked with him, and he happened to be friends with Bumpin' Uglies. The guy, lead singer's name is Brandon Hardesty. What I'll do is I got my Instagram up as Rhinoblitz now, and I'll plug in to certain people my Facebook, and you can check out Bumpin' Uglies through that. And they're pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get them on the channel for a live performance, both of them, and also a rapper, an upcoming rapper here in Maryland. Yeah, and a band from Tennessee as well.
All right, the Legion of Shadows says my friend is a diehard Seahawks fan and just hope he's happy at the Super Bowl. And hello, Coach's Magic. Coach's Magic.
Coach's Magic.
Hola.
Coach.
And he's like, I don't know who's playing the Super Bowl. Now you know.
Now you know.
That's how I was.
But anyways, yeah, thank you for slapping the blink out of the like button. I appreciate that. Anyways, sorry, Mugenfool, you were trying to say?
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't know the Super Bowl was going to Super Bowl either, but now I do. And I was gonna say it's always good to support your local musicians.
Yeah, support
or your local anything that's like small time indie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But with that, my friends, it's time to hit that halfway mark button right here.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. This is a free show on YouTube. It is completely volunteer based. This program is made possible by viewers like you, and share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And also by contributions made to your Super Fast Tortoise channel and from viewers like you. You all rock. You are awesome.
You're crazy!
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Hey!
Woo!
Friends, we are at that moment. Let me share the screen really quick. Boom. All right, there you go here. Let's just politely just blow you up. And here's the band list, my friends. We got Ancestral Recall, Balance, Biorhythm, Black Lotus, Chaos Orb, Channel, Dockside Extortionist, Emrakul, the Ann's Torn, Arreo, Sotomi, Ascendant, Falling Star, Fast Bond, Flash, Golos Palace Program, Grizzlebroke, Hull Breacher, Iona Shield of Emeria, Caracas, Jeweled Lotus, Leovold, Emissary of Terrest, Library of Alexandria, Limited Resources, Lutri, the Spellcaster, Mana Crypt, Mox Emerald, Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, Mox Ruby, and Sapphire with Knighted Winged Wisdom, Paradox Engine, Primeval Titan, Prophet of Krufix, Recurring Nightmare, Raphaelis Landward Emissary, Charizard, Sundering Titan, Sylvan Primordial, Time Vault, Time Walk, Tinker, Tolarian Academy, Trade Secrets, Upheaval, and Yawgmoth's Bargain. Damn. That's a lot of bad cards.
That's a lot of it.
It is.
It's so it's not, considering how many cards are actually in Commander, it's tens of thousands. This is just a drop in the bucket.
This is still sorry.
No, it's okay.
But see, this is still smaller than the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list.
Yeah. It's not that many cards. And some of them absolutely, like, some of these cards need to be banned just because it would make absolutely horrible play patterns. But again, those are all just higher tier games. But I think Hattie's right. Prophet of Krufix does not need to be banned. It's basically just Seedborn Muse that lets you play stuff in Flash.
I know.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is one of the cards I've kept in my binders that I have a couple of that I've been waiting for the unban list to hit.
Me too.
like this card is definitely good. So I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's definitely powerful. But with the power level of the game these days, this seems like a really weird thing to have on the ban list.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that, Rayman. I mean, I have this card, and I'm just waiting for it to get unbanned. And I'm hoping that it will get unbanned because the card really ain't all that powerful anymore because of the way that because of all the cards that they're printing now, which weakens this card.
Well, okay,
These cards are more powerful than this.
I don't think it weakens this card. I think this card is very powerful, right? Like, I mean, it's basically just a slightly better Seedborn Muse, but it also costs an extra color, so you can't just throw it in every green deck. And you have to have blue in your identity to be able to run this. And the card is good. Don't get me wrong. Card's very good. But with the power of cards in Magic these days, this thing just seems like I don't know if it's powerful enough to be banned.
Right.
If this is going to be banned, then you probably need to hit Seedborn 2, which I don't think needs to be banned either.
Yeah, okay. Crimson King, is the BNR coming up soon? Yeah, this Monday we're going to know more about
Monday the 9th is the banned and restricted list for all formats. Commander will just happen to be included in that now because WotC is going to just make all those announcements at the same time.
Yep. Legion of Potatoes says free my Golos.
Golos.
Yeah.
Golos was a weird ban. Golos was banned just before I actually got into Magic. Into Commander, not get back into Magic and into Commander. The card is powerful, don't get me wrong. But like it's a Wooburg commander. This guy's not that powerful, right? I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong. Good card. Again, like Prophet of Krufix. But and we have guardrails now, right? Like, we have to think when these cards were put on the banned list, there were no guardrails for people who were just wanting to play lower powered games other than I hope you're good at having, rule zero conversations. And if you weren't, then you were going to get crushed by stuff.
Right. And we have a call for Dockside Extortionist to be unbanned.
So Dockside probably should be unbanned, but Dockside was part of the group with Jeweled and Mana Crypt that basically caused the dissolution of the what is that? It caused the Commander committee to be dissolved and be taken into
Wizards.
Into Wizards itself. So of any of those cards, I think the one that gets unbanned is Lotus. We're going to make our official predictions in a bit, but I think of all of those, I think Lotus is the one that gets unbanned because it is a Commander specific card.
Oscar says Mana Crypt should be unbanned.
I don't see what the problem is with Mana Crypt. I mean, it does tap for 2 mana.
For 0 mana.
For 0. And there's no guarantee that you will win that coin flip.
I've had it kill me before.
Yeah, well, they probably just got rid of it because the 0 artifact, and that's abusable on top of being a double mana rock.
It was just an issue with fast mana, right? Because you could snowball a turn 1 crypt. Like you could have a lot of you could get a lot of mana out of this.
Right. Definitely get a lot of mana out of this. Possibly, if you win the flip.
But here's the thing, right? If they unban this, and I don't think they do, not yet at least, but if they do, I think the argument that they're going to make is if you don't want to see this card, don't play in bracket 4.
Right.
Because anything that gets unbanned is going to go on to the game changers list, right?
It's possible.
And they already said that if they unban stuff, they're putting it on the game changers list first to see if it's going to stick around, right? And then they'll take it off if they don't think like it needs to be on the game changer list.
So I got a question for you on that note. Do you think they should make a kind of like a small bracket system for the game changers? Like Like this is game changers for 3 and up, and this is game changers for 4 and up.
I think it makes it more complicated than they want it to be. If you separate the game changers list out too much, then it gets confusing. It's already like it's not that big a deal for us because we're fairly experienced, but when you talk to new people about building their decks, talking to them about things like game changers and stuff is already complicated. And it's already a little bit complicated. So I don't know if splitting it is a great idea, but who knows what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Oscar, what's up, Oscar? Oscar is saying if Mana Crypt is such a problem, also ban Soul Ring. That's my hot take, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that's actually a really good point. It's one of the reasons why I don't think Mana Crypt should be banned. Soul Ring's already a thing. They've already said they're not going to touch Soul Ring. Like they said they weren't going to touch Soul Ring. It's a staple for the format. So we'll see. Primeval Titan's actually really interesting. You guys can't see my little text under our names. I change mine almost every single day, and mine today is actually about this card. I think this card should be unbanned. It's 6 mana, and sure, go find you a land.
2 lands.
But what are you gonna go get with it? You're gonna go get like maybe a cradle, maybe, or a shrine to Nyx. But crop rotation's a card. It only costs 1 mana. I don't think paying 6 for a 6/6 trampler that lets him go find you a couple lands. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I like it. It's any land. It's 2 lands.
It is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you could go find a cradle, right? Coach is right. Like it doesn't go get you it doesn't have to go get you a basic. It can get you any land.
Right.
But like realistically, what are you going to go dig for this? You're going to go probably grab a cradle, right? A guy's cradle. Maybe you're going to go grab a shrine to Nyx. But you can already go find those things for a hell of a lot less mana.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I agree. I mean, there's so much land fetchers out there now that fetches for any kind of
Any land. Yeah, for sure.
Why is this? Why was that card? Why is that green card banned? I mean, don't make no sense. Yeah, you get 2 lands.
Well, I mean, only if you're playing black, right? Like if you're playing black, then you want to. I guess maybe you want to go get Field of the Dead. I guess you don't have to run black and Field of the Dead, but Field of the Dead is really a meh. It's a good card, but you really need to be running you need to be running for it. You're not putting Field of the Dead in just a random deck and hoping you get enough mana to start like pumping out zombies.
Right.
This card needs to be banned for no other reason than it just makes the game unbearable. If somebody played this, I would just immediately scoop because it's just going to add like another hour onto the game.
Yep.
Right. It's like let's play Charizard. Charizard's a weird card. It's a mini game thing. I don't know if it'll be banned or unbanned, but
this would just be annoying.
Yeah, I agree with Rayman on that one.
Coach says I see more people lose because of Mana Crypt that win. Then that's fast mana that can blow a game up early. If the table doesn't answer. That's right.
Yep. Yeah. But the way the games are nowadays, and the way the Wizard wants the game, according to the brackets, they want fast mana in the game now. That's just.
Well, they don't. Well, they don't want fast mana in low brackets.
Right.
Like all my decks are bracket 3. If they unban Mana Crypt, it's not going in a single deck. Like I have 5, maybe 6 of these things, and it will not go into a single deck. Maybe it goes into my artifact deck, and that's a big maybe.
He's talking about Primeval Titan grab Field of the Dead and any other utility land.
Yep.
Yeah,
Legion Legion of Potatoes said we should bring back anti-cards.
No.
You can just make your own rules and subset for an anti-game.
Yeah.
You know.
Anti, I'm not for.
Well, Wizards of the Coast already said they wouldn't do it. So let's
Yeah.
stick to the word.
Yeah. Anti-cards was the most. I mean, the biggest problem with anti is changes the game to a gambling game.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, buying the packs is already a gamble. Why not make it more of a gamble? I'm kidding. Coach's Magic says the problem is being able to flicker prime. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, I agree with Coach, right? Flickering primetime is a problem, but it costs 6 mana, right? So if you're playing in higher brackets, this thing is not a problem because people are doing way more powerful stuff than this, right?
Oh, yeah.
And in lower bracket games, then you automatically have this ceiling as to how powerful your deck can be before you just get thrown up into the next bracket.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing with a lot of these cards, right? In a pre-bracket system, a lot of this stuff made sense to have on the ban list.
Right.
With the bracket system we have now, it makes much less sense for stuff to be banned.
Right.
A lot of this stuff. Now, some of it, like the Shatters are, that card's dumb. It was really funny when it came out, but having to like pick up your stuff and go to a second table to play a game, then you get to go back to the regular game. No, unfun. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
So if Rofellis is on the ban list and stays on the ban list, I think Gaia's Cradle should meet that requirement.
Mm-hmm. I myself like this. Great for elf decks. Great for ramp.
I mean, it's just a 2 mana cost Gaia's Cradle that only works for elves.
It's a worse guy.
Right.
It's like a worse Gaia's Cradle because it's removable easier, and and Gaia's Cradle is harder to deal with. That's
Right.
ridiculous. Coach's Magic said they removed the anti because little fights would break out after games when you lost your crawl worm. That's right. All right. Nijoja, hope that's the right way to say that. Have you talked about Prophet Krufik? Yes. I think we've seen him ban plus game changer. Yeah, we think Prophet Krufix is unbannable now. Like,
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I got a deck to put that card in. A deck.
So do I. So do I.
That's right.
I mean, I'd probably throw it in Morph, I guess, but maybe I wouldn't. It kind of does stuff that I'm already wanting to do, like the flash stuff. So maybe I would throw it in Morph, but maybe I don't. I think it's a good card, though. I think it should be. I don't think it should be banned.
No, neither.
Like, and a lot of this stuff has been on the ban list for a long time too. Like some of this stuff has been banned for like over a decade.
Well,
And Magic is so much more powerful now than it was back then.
well,
Oh,
some
yeah.
of these cards on the ban list are kind of like Jason Mind Sculptor. You know, when Jason Mind Sculptor was out originally, he was like very powerful. He dominated decks. In fact, people were running him in Callblade when Callblade didn't run a lot of blue most time, if I remember correctly. But like people were running Jason Mind Sculptor in decks that didn't require blue. He's just that powerful a card. And and for years, people kept having this boogeyman feeling, which you can watch an episode of TCGdudes. What's Ristic Study? Ristic Study has a video called the Boogeyman Effect, or something like that, of Jason Mind Sculptor, where people just kept fearing he was the most powerful planeswalker. But over time, he became weaker and weaker in meta with the power creep.
And now he's not even playable in Modern.
Right.
That card is not playable in Modern.
So, like with Prophet of Krufix, I feel it's like the same way, where when it was first out, it was causing too many issues. Nowadays, it probably wouldn't cause that many issues with power creep.
And here's the thing. I don't even know. I would like to go back and look, because this was banned long before I started playing Commander. But I want to go back and see if they put the reasoning as to why this is on the ban list and not Seedborn Muse.
Right.
Because Seedborn Muse came out in Legion, right? It came out in 2003.
Well, I think Prophet of Krufix got banned not only because it taps your lands and creatures, but it gives your creatures flash.
Yeah, but so this only untaps your lands and your creatures, right? Where Seedborn Muse untaps all your permanents.
Right.
So it gets your broken ass artifacts. So while this is kind of like you get your creatures and your lands and you get a Veldican Ori, Seedborn Muse is this plus an Unwinding Clock.
Right.
And you can play that in more decks. Any deck that has green in it, boom, you can throw a Seedborn Muse in.
Right.
Prophet of Krupix can only go in decks that run Simic or a variation of it. Needs at least Simic, right?
Right.
You could run it in Sultai if you had black, or you could run it in Temur if you had red, but it needs to be at least Simic. It's much more narrow.
Right. Coach says unban Grizzlebrand. I'd like for Grizzlebrand to be unbanned because I got a deck for him.
Oh yeah, me too.
No joke. 5 CMC is also much more expensive than it was 5-10 years ago. That's true because power creep has really gone crazy in the 1-2-3s.
Yeah, and yeah, it's not. I mean, like making 5 mana to play Prophet of Krufix early is not that big a deal, but it's also not a big deal to play 5 mana to drop a Seedborn Muse, which is still a very legal card, right?
Right.
So if Seedborn Muse is going to stay on the Game Changers list and be unbanned, then Prophet of Krufix should definitely just be taken off the ban list and thrown on to the Game Changers list.
Right. Insanity. When like Grizzlebrand is still broken. If you ask me, like you can cheat him out and play and still draw 7 cards for 7 life. Do you think this card is like ban worthy still, or do you think this card is weak enough to come off the ban list?
I mean, I think it should go. I think it should be a game changer. Pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. It's necropotence.
That's right. Yeah, I do that in Brawl. Nice. Potato says Shieldred and Grizzlebrand would be crazy. Yeah.
Right, but that's also a 12 mana card setup, right? It's 12 mana to drop Shieldred and Grizzlebrand, and it's 2 creatures, neither of them with protection.
Right.
So I feel like if you have amassed 12 mana across several turns and you can drop a Grizzlebrand and a Shieldred, yeah, and nobody responded, you deserve to do all the crazy nonsense and draw your deck.
Also, Shieldred of the Apocalypse is a good answer to Grizzlebrand too.
Like, yeah, if you have the Shieldred and they don't,
right, you're paying deadly life total for 7 cards. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're still paying 2 life per card, which is not terrible for black.
Mm-hmm. Lone Wolf, what's a card that you think should be unbanned?
Oh man, my honest opinion would be the Jeweled Lotus. That would be the one card. Some of these other ones, I'm a little bit iffy on.
Right. Jeweled Lotus.
Like people said, the Jeweled Lotus was basically specifically for Commander. I think it just needs to be added to the Game Changer list.
Right. It could be. Yeah, we'll see if they do it.
Yeah, but wasn't Jeweled Lotus on the Game Changer list before it got banned?
No, the Game Changer list didn't exist yet.
No.
Howdy says, I honestly don't think Grizz should be unbanned. It's very easy to get him out turn 2, turn 3 from the command zone, and then you just draw 35 cards. That's right.
I mean, okay, so that's absolutely true, right? It is very easy to put him out into play early on. But then the same thing that happens to every expensive commander that's sitting in the command zone. He comes out, you use your life to draw 35 cards, and then somebody swords him, and then he goes away.
He goes away.
Right? Like that's just there's so much cheap removal in Commander now that if somebody's playing Grizzlebrand, and you know they are because it's sitting in the command zone, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to hold this swords up. And then if you burn all of your mana to put him out, okay, sweet. I'm just going to kill him. Now he's going to cost 3 more. Let's see if you can make, or 2 more. Let's see if you can make that much mana again, right? Because normally if you're playing 8 mana on 3, you've burnt either a Dark Ritual or something along that lines. Because even Swamp, Soul Ring, and Signet on 2 only gives you 5 of the mana that you need when you untap on 3. So you're still 3 mana short going into 3.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Paradox Engine?
Paradox Engine, I think it should whenever you cast a spell and tap all non-land permanents you control.
I mean, artifact decks want this because it would just it's just like infinite mana for artifact decks.
Yeah. I think it should stay banned.
That's interesting because I got a feeling this card's going to see unbannings. I could be wrong.
Possible.
I'm not rooting for it to be unbanned, but I can see it becoming a ban. Rhino. Oh, he's quiet. I was going to ask him what card do you want to see him ban. Huh? There he is. What? Yeah, Rhino. He's there. I see him.
Sorry about that. I was listening. I was doing some behind the things. Yeah, it's a card that I want to see come unbanned or banned. Which one was it?
Unbanned.
Jewel Lotus or Mana Crypt.
All right, we've already seen Mojo Lotus and Mana Crypt. Yeah, those are good ones for CDH and stuff, I think. What about you, Hillbilly?
Well, you don't pick the one that I was picking, the Proof Picks.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
No one wants Nadu unbanned?
No.
Is Oko's banned or not? The original one from the original.
Oko's not banned.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know.
Very good. You're good. As much as this is my favorite card, and I would love to play it again, it's too broken. Oh yeah. Joe Lotus being banned in Commander was a major slap in the face of 2 players, especially with the timing shortly after Commander Masters has been released.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and you could easily say the same thing about the Crypt, because there was just that very expensive Rainbow Chase card in LCI that was maybe 8 months before the ban of Crypt, Lost Caverns. That was like a $600 card, and that was still in print at the time. So that I think that's when they get unbanned, those cards will eventually become unbanned. Like they just put Darkside Extortionist in Avatar, right? Like there is a special treatment Darkside in Avatar.
Right.
So I think all of those cards do come unbanned eventually. But I think they wait. I think they wait a little bit and kind of trickle them back into the format.
Right. Legion Potato says, I think they should add a ban as commander list. Like you can have a commander that's banned and as a commander, but not in the 99. That's interesting. Put as a game changer. I don't know if that'd be confusing, but that's a solid idea. Like they used to do that.
Yeah, but they used to do that, right? Like my understanding is there was a time when there was a ban list and then a banned is like banned from the command zone basically list.
You know, I'm surprised no one's talked about this little doohickey right here. Hillbilly's favorite card. Leavold Emissary Terrest. A blue, black, green, 3/3. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Whenever you or an permanent you control becomes the target of spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I think, and this one I would say, see this now. I don't think it's that powerful anymore.
Well, see, what you don't see is the combo pieces that surround it that put a game lock on like a game lock early game.
Yeah, but again, like that goes back to the bracket system, right? In the lower brackets, you can't do that, so this isn't a problem.
Right.
And in the higher brackets, good luck keeping this thing on the table if it even touches the table.
Right. I agree. They have to wait a couple years for the Lotus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the Lotus I think comes off. My legitimate prediction is I think Lotus comes off the ban list on Monday. I think it goes to the Game Changers list.
Heidi says this comes down turn 3 and locks 3 players out of the game.
Right, and that's
they still draw their 1 card for turn, so that's good. And you just need to.
Well, there's ways to make it so they can't draw their 1, right?
Right.
Like so that then he makes it so where they can't do extras. But that's a bracket 4 problem and up. And in bracket 4, this guy is like he's definitely good. But if you're playing true bracket 4, this guy either hits the table or dies immediately. Doesn't hit the table or dies immediately.
Right.
Like he's only a 3/3, right? Am I reading that correct? He's a 3/3, yeah. Like this dude dies for a lightning bolt.
Right,
yeah, they're gonna get a card out of it, but I don't like this card's definitely good. Again, I don't want to say that there's cards that are on the ban list that aren't good because all of these cards are good. But in Magic in 2026, with the bracket system and the absurd power creep over the last 2 years specifically,
right?
A lot of these cards like aren't on the level they once were. You know, they're at one time they were the peak of the mountain, but now they're kind of like, you know, but now the mountain has gotten bigger. They've not come down. The mountain is just getting taller.
Right. What do you think about Fast Bond, everybody? It says you may 1 mana enchantment. You may play any number of lands on each of your turns. Whenever you play land, if it wasn't the first land you played this turn, Fast Bond deals 1 damage to you.
My opinion, that needs to stay banned.
Really? Because Hawthorne would like you'd enjoy it.
Well, trust me. If it became unbanned, I would be grabbing that card the minute it came unbanned. But I'm like 98% certain that's going to stay banned.
Right? Could be. Because any amount of lands. Ooh. Plus Horn of Greed out there. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, this card's good. The card's good for sure.
That's just too fast.
That's why it's called Fast Bond.
That's why it's called Fast Bond. Yeah.
What about Emrakul the Aeon's Torn?
I think it should stay.
I have no problem with this coming off the ban list. It's 15 mana. Yeah, you can cheat it into play, but you need to cheat it in a way that you get the cast, that you still cast it, which isn't easy to do. Like just putting it into play at 15/15 is whatever. But the cast triggers like getting the extra turns like a really big deal. But it's a 15/15, and you can't chain extra again in lower brackets. You can't chain it together to get multiple extra turns anyways. That's not allowed. And in bracket 4, the game is over before this thing even gets close to being played.
Flying, protection from spells that are 1 or more colors. Whew, you have to play color spells, exile this thing, or board wipe.
Yeah, or you can just board wipe, right?
This card is pretty solid.
Solid card.
I like it. I love it. Who wants more of it?
Are my eyes deceiving me that's a 15/15?
Yeah, it's a 15/15 Annihilator 6.
With flying.
Annihilators, yeah.
Yeah, but it also costs 15 mana.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah, you could sneak attack it into play, like early on, but not in bracket 3.
Not in bracket.
Right. So, that's the thing, right? Like throw these things in bracket 4 and let them live there and just chill out and let people have fun with like these very broken cards in a format that's already fairly broken to begin with.
Designed for broken decks.
CCA banned says
Toxrill.
Toxrill's not banned.
No, maybe should be banned. Is that thing asking the question?
Oh, maybe I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Toxrill, I can't remember how much it costs, but I don't think it's that bad.
It's 7.
Now, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, you do have to play it in Dimir in order for it to get its effect.
Correct. You have to play Dimir, period. Like it has blue in its mana cost, so it's got to be in a Dimir deck at minimum.
Correct.
Yeah. The guy's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good card, but I don't think it's ban worthy.
Yeah, I don't think it ain't worth either.
No, I don't think so.
So, what are you guys' hot takes for the day as we get ready to close out?
Wow, already?
Yeah.
It's like we just started.
We did.
Yeah, it feels like it.
So, what are your hot takes? Like, we've talked about cards that we think can be banned and unbanned and whatnot, but what is your hot take that you want to take away from today? Like, when you step away from this computer or from your streaming devices, what's one thing you want to walk away with thinking, no, this is what I want to see on Monday?
Okay, because that's different than a hot take. Like a hot take is something that's crazy, right? Like a hot take is a crazy thing. Like Hullbreacher Horror getting unbanned is a hot take because that's not a hot take.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
What if
I think Jeweled Lotus gets unbanned. It goes on the game changer list, and I think Profit gets unbanned and goes on the game changer list. And I think based on what they said in the last announcement, that Force of Will comes off the game changer list because you are 2-for-1ing somebody in a 4-player game. If you want to 2-for-1 somebody in a 4-player game, you better make damn sure that is a very, very smart play to do because 1-for-1ing sometimes in a 4-player game is a bad idea, and 2-for-1ing somebody is not good. It's not a good idea. So I think Force comes off. That's my three predictions.
My hot take is they're going to ban the basic island.
I don't really have a hot take. I just personally just want to see I just recently pulled a Jeweled Lotus, so I'd like to see it come off the list. And I can't really make a decision otherwise. That's the real name that because I need fast mana. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'd want to see it off the list.
Addicted to that fast mana.
Mana.
Hey man, I'm a big dude. I'm a rhino, man. I gotta feed myself mana.
I'm a super fast tortoise to keep up.
Just a hillbilly following behind.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, everybody that's present, so you can shout out me and join the crash. That's our following.
Let's see. Wizards are like controlling an abusive partner spouse.
That's funny.
It feels like that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. The death. But all right, with that, my friends, it's time to get to that part of the day.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we game. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right, my friends, it is time to get to the chill section. There we go. We're going to start with Rhinoblitz.
Hey, party people. It's Rhinoblitz. Sorry that I've been on this long journey with you for guys the last 8 months. If you've seen me on Super Fast Tortoise and around Discord, I'm through 11 servers in the Magic community. I play CDH. I play Bracket 4, Bracket 3 regularly. I have 1, 2. That's it. I launched my official launch on Saturday, February 7th, tomorrow, starting with our Commander Night, 8 p.m. High-powered game, slinging spells, man. Fast-paced game. I got a stack table. We might have a game too. Might be looking for an alternate or two. You can catch my channel link in Super Fast Tortoise description, I believe. And in my links are I posted it in the chat, so you can catch it there. I'm on Instagram, Rhinoblitz, all lowercase 1589, and you can catch me there. Is my personal Instagram? It's like a secondary personal Instagram. It's got my logo, got my photo. It's got not much on it yet, so it's rough and barren, so bear with me. And today we go live at 11 for pre-game or after hours chill and chat to give you guys some more upcoming knowledge before the official launch, and the schedule will be announced today as well, so thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Is that PM?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All these times until I get the schedule completely worked out are going to be Eastern Standard Time, but then they'll be set to Central Standard Time.
All right.
Okay.
All right. With that, we're going to move over to Lone Wolf.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on. I just want to say thanks, Tortoise and everybody, for the birthday wishes, and let's get everybody's numbers up and help support everybody here.
Let's get our, but not our cholesterol numbers.
I hit 65 today.
Full.
Okay, so a game I plan on playing next week or the week after, depends on when I'm able to get a hold of it, is Mugenics. So, yeah. It's a new indie game by the people that made the Binding of Isaac game.
Oh, nice.
Binding of Isaac. That's pretty cool.
So, you look forward to me playing Mugenics. That's all.
That sounds fun. You can find it. We did a full link in the chat right there. With that, we got the TheoneRAYman.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Great discussion today. I'm actually really excited and just a wee bit nervous for Monday, not for monetary reasons, but just because these changes are always like a pain when you're the one running events. But speaking of running events, you can check us out at Mr. B's Game Lounge, both on YouTube and in person. We have F&M tonight. We'll have Magic and Karaoke on Saturday. And we just got just a lot of stuff going on. We've got our stream games coming on probably Monday, hopefully Monday. Mm-hmm. And everybody can just check us out at Mr. B's Game Lounge. I want to wish Lone Wolf a happy birthday one more time. And since it is Friday, it's Friday. And we'll be back on Monday. I guess that means I'm on a 71-hour break. See you guys Monday.
He says he is on a 71-hour break, but he's also working every minute between that time.
I'm on a 71-hour break from this show, not from everything else.
I mean, he's got to do karaoke. All right, with that, we're going to roll over to MTG HILLBILLY.
Hey, everybody. I will be doing a stream this afternoon around 2 o'clock. But I also want to say happy birthday to you, Lone Wolf. And but anyway, I'll be streaming this afternoon, working on a fairies deck for Arena. That's what I'm working on and got planned for this afternoon. Play some fairies. That's all I got planned for today.
Oh, you want to mention your thing on the 25th?
Oh yeah, I can mention that too. On February the 25th. I'll be in the early access streamer event, and that'll be directly after this show. I'll be playing with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards.
Nice.
Can't wait to play these cards. All the cards have not been released yet. They have not had the debut video yet. Once they do the debut video, I believe all the cards will get released then. But that'll coming up pretty dang quick.
Nice. Woo. Hey everybody, Super Fast Tortoise here. I'm going to be live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so check it out. See what we're doing. Maybe we're playing a game. Maybe doing a chat show. It depends on what goes on and how things go on. It's been an interesting week here at home. But with that, I want to thank you guys for watching in, tuning in, listening, watching, talking, and doing everything. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing, my friends. Hope you, this coming Monday, we're going to talk about the ban list, as the ban list is actually active, and we're going to give our thoughts about it on Monday. We're going to follow up this episode with Monday's episode. Yeah. With that, I want to thank you for being here again. I want to remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change they need today. And I want to thank you, my channel members and subscribers, for growing and supporting the channel the way you do. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Now, with that, my friends, let's get out of here. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee